So we start again. First, let's talk about assets and perspectives of the European real estate market. I think you have some numbers, some figures for us.
Thank you. Yes, figures, enough figures. I will not present all the figures. But first, perhaps start with, sorry, but I have difficulties to see you. Yeah. I'm sure you can see us. To just start with the results of a recent study that has been done for Germany, and it's the first ever in Europe, and that shows that the added value for the economy coming from the real estate sector at large, so including the construction, development, etc., represents 18.6% of the added value of the German economy. So it's the first time we have this type of figures, and it's quite amazing to see how big this is, how important this is. If you take the real estate sector in a narrow sense, just limiting it to the brokerage and to the property management, it is about 40% of this 18.6%, so take 7.5% of the added value of the economy, of the gross national income. Since the German government is aware of that, I've been told that representatives and the chairs of the German professional associations have no difficulty at all to have meetings and discuss with the ministers today. We would hope that this kind of study is done for other countries, like France, for example, and it would be no surprise to see that similar figures will appear for the different countries. So, nevertheless, you see on one hand, and it's confirmed, we thought it was like that, but it's now confirmed little by little. It's not difficult to see how important the real estate sector is for the global economy. But then the remaining question, of course, is when you think European, is to see, or to say, do we have to think real estate and other professional sectors at European level? Do we have to think internal market for the real estate? Or do we still have to think in terms of national and local markets? And you will see from the figures that I very briefly will present here that you always have this tension today. And it's there for 15 years, and perhaps it will still be there for more years in the future. Do we have local markets prevailing, or are we growing quickly to an internal European market? And that's true for the markets and for the business itself, but it's true as well for regulation, for the political issues. Today we say, yes, real estate is national matter, so regulation depends on the national authorities. Yes, but you see that more and more the European level is influencing the national regulation.
Je suis Juliette Six, je viens de Washington, le capitale des États-Unis, et je suis la déléguée de l'ANA auprès de la Belgique. Je trouve que c'est l'occasion de non seulement de se rendre compte de ce que fait la FNAIM et de leurs projets pour l'avenir, mais aussi de voir ce que va faire l'Europe grâce à justement au progrès de la FNAIM. J'étais là l'année dernière quand le FNAIM s'est joint à NAA, hein, et j'ai vu un peu. Je vois l'influence de la NAR dans ce qu'ils ont fait, mais je pense que c'est très important que toute l'Europe se joigne enfin, je sais que le but de ces jours, c'est aussi que toute l'Europe se joigne au FNAIM pour faire ce qu'ils ont fait. Et je crois qu'il y a de grandes chances pour que ça soit réussi.
Et d'après vous, quels sont les enjeux majeurs maintenant de ce rapprochement des professionnels européens?
C'est très important qu'il y ait justement la perception de la qualité dans ce que fait tout le monde qui travaille dans cette industrie. Et ça vient justement quand il y a plus d'éducation et qu'il y ait justement des associations qui font comme on fait.
Ce groupe international.
Oui. Non, mais qu'est-ce qu'a fait la FNAIM jusqu'à maintenant?
Et dernière question, aujourd'hui, quelles sont d'après vous les erreurs principales à éviter? Quels sont les écueils à éviter dans ce projet de rapprochement des organisations européennes?
Je pense que l'Europe ne doit pas oublier l'éducation, c'est très important. Aux États-Unis, on n'a pas le droit d'exercer le métier si on n'a pas si on n'a pas un permis c'est pas uniquement une licence, oui, comme vous dites. Ce n'est pas uniquement le chef de cabinet qui doit être licencié, c'est tout le monde.
La formation est l'élément principal pour vous.
Voilà, absolument.
Parfait.
Oui,
Merci pour ces réponses et bienvenue à Paris.
Je vous en prie, Alex.
Bonjour, je suis Marius Baratier, président de la Chambre syndicale de Haute-Corse. On apporte en Corse une importance particulière à l'international parce que nous sommes rattachés près de l'Italie, près des pays, je dirais, de l'Afrique du Nord, de l'Espagne, etc., etc. Donc l'international pour nous devient très importante et donc il était important pour nous d'y participer.
Avant que nous ne commencions la présentation de la plateforme Proxio, je voudrais accueillir le nouveau président de la FIAPSI, élu donc pour 2011-2012, M. Alexander Romanenko. Merci. Monsieur Romanenko, donc nouveau président élu pour l'année prochaine, quelles sont les grandes lignes de votre programme pour la FIAPSI pour votre présidence?
Thank you so much. So you know that FIAPSI is a global organization. We have representations from more than 90 different associations from 60 countries. So, of course, the cultural diversity is very big, and our main goal just to create a distinguished membership that really give a lot of services to our members, so they have a lot of benefits working internationally. So this is our main goal, and of course we have a lot of other goals, but I think that creating more effective services, this is number one. And number second is, of course, also lobbying the interests of private sector in the United Nations and all over the world, so giving more weight for our professionals to have more opportunities to speak with more weight with their government, defending their private interests of our profession.
Merci. Vous avez donc vous organisez, je crois, annuellement un congrès mondial. Quels seront les thèmes du prochain congrès? Sont déjà arrêtés ou où se tiendra-t-il et quelles vont être les préoccupations essentielles de ce congrès?
Thank you so much. Yes, our world and our regional congresses are our major events, and it's very, very important for us. So in next year we will have the World FIAPSI Congress in Cyprus from 16th to the 21st of May. Also in October, from the 20th to 22nd of October, we'll have the joint FIAPSI European Congress and Syrian Conference that will be held in Sofia. We'll have one in 2006. We have more than 600 participants. It was very successful. And of course, I welcome everybody because in 2012 we will have the World Congress from 22nd to 26th of May in St. Petersburg, Russia, which will be a fantastic time because it will be white nights and it will be warm, not like now. And I hope that we will have a very good program for our participants.
Merci beaucoup. Oui, à propos des différentes manifestations internationales, vous le savez, depuis un an, la plateforme internationale qui a été mise en place est en train justement d'harmoniser un calendrier international de ces différents congrès, des différentes associations, de manière à ce que vous ayez la possibilité d'y assister et qu'il n'y ait pas certains chevauchements de dates donc, au niveau de ces congrès. Et donc ça a été le premier travail de cette plateforme internationale entre les fédérations, d'harmoniser leurs dates de manifestation. Merci Monsieur Romanenko. J'espère que votre présidence donc sera fructueuse pour votre organisation et pour les professionnels immobiliers. Et donc nous nous disons rendez-vous à votre prochain congrès.
Thank you so much and I wish you great success.
Merci beaucoup. Merci. Sous vos applaudissements, donc, Alexander Romanenko, nouveau président de FNAIM International.
Thijs Stoffer, je suis né aux Pays-Bas et j'habite en Suisse. Et je suis le directeur général de ICREA, qui est un consortium international des associations. My feeling is certainly a very good meeting. It's been developing into a good European platform, and there's many countries from outside coming as well. So I think this is a very good job that FNAIM is doing here, and it creates also a setting of standards and a setting of exchange of information, which is very necessary in the international market. So that's a great development.
I'm James Wyatt. I'm a member of the National Association of Estate Agents in England. I have to say, it's an absolutely fantastic organisation and event. I can see you've got several thousand people here. It's something that we don't have in London. And you've got a great turnout. This is a marvellous international village. We're meeting lots of agents from France and from all over the world and making some very important contacts. It's the first time I've been to your conference here in Paris, and I shall certainly be coming again.
Bonjour. My name is Robert Spicer. I'm Vice President from Proxio, and it's my pleasure to be here today. It's my pleasure to be here today to talk a little bit about Proxio and our partnership with FNAIM that we're very pleased to have. The original intention of this presentation was to talk about how agents can register and sign up for the services that they have free of charge that FNAIM has bought for them. And so mixed in with that, I'll talk a little bit about the benefits of using Proxio as well, and how the agents are able to make some money, make more money and network internationally, because that's what we're all here to do. So with that, I'd like to just say, firstly, thank you to Gilles de Bourget, who isn't in the room. Also, thank you to CareCorps, who's been a fantastic support to Proxio and FNAIM efforts. Also, thank you to Ty Stouffer from World Properties. Proxio and World Properties are really close partners, and I'll show you some of the integration that we've done with them during the course of this presentation. So, Proxio is a global real estate platform. It's essentially an MLS. We use the latest technologies to really create networking and facilities tools for agents to do better business, do international business, but also do local business better. We have an infrastructure that is really unique, really very high technology, and quite complicated in the back end to make it easy to understand for agents to use in the front end. And we'll see some screenshots of what agents will be using. Excuse me, let me just turn this on. Because the presentation is in French, I have to look at my English translations. Excuse me. I thought I would pretend that I knew what it said, but unfortunately. So one of the main benefits of our platform, and one of the things that we do to help agents interact with each other across the globe, is we translate all of the system into 19 languages today. In fact, we have new languages coming on in the very near future. But also, we allow agents to use the system in their language and then to send property details to other agents in other languages. So that creates a really good community bond when agents are receiving information in their native language. And there's lots of personal preferences, and we'll go through those, and you'll see a little bit about how that works.
My name is Osvaldo Marchena. I'm coming from Panama, the center of America. This is my first time in Paris, and I think this is a wonderful, wonderful show. I think this is a good opportunity for the organization that arranged that to get in contact with a professional in our country
so we can drive each other to make business. So I really had a good time here, and next time, call me in.